Hey guys, Parfax here, and today we are talking more about the Medley Fair event. All right, let's get started. Hey, this is Parfax here. I just wanted to jump in. I've already done my editing and everything like that, but I wanted to jump in here to say make sure you stay towards the end because there's something that I didn't quite say in the opening that you're really going to want to see, especially when it comes to the Medley Fair event and any event going forward. So make sure you stay towards the end because we kind of uncover something that's pretty crazy. All right, hope you enjoy. All right, so if you didn't see, they mentioned that the Medley Fair will be ending on September 6th. So while that is not that far away, the event has been going on for a nice big chunk of time, but this video is going to help you decide what you should stock up on so that you could possibly make quite a bit of money when the event ends. Now, this isn't going to be too much of a stretch, but it is going to be a lot of the same things that I've been talking about buying. So I will show you what I mean. So we're here at the Medley Fair Maestro, and we can go ahead and look at some of the stuff. Now, of course, make sure you get your wiggle dance, and we're going to show you a little bit of how to, well, mess with the system here at the end. But we have the wiggle dance, we have our green patterns, we have our legendary patterns, and then you have all of your random other things. Now, the one thing I would say is if you don't have a camp skin, this is really good. It is 10 premium tokens, and that's what I chose to buy. Now, I haven't bought a lot of this other stuff. I'm probably going to buy a couple of these spotlights, and I will eventually get the rest of my dances. But I will show you kind of how to game the system if you have a few things in place so you can actually get this stuff pretty cheap. And maybe not use it to, I'll show you in a second. So, of course, the main things are going to be these patterns. Now, when it comes to the patterns, the ones you're really going to want to buy are going to be specifically light pants. You're going to want to buy the boots, and the helms are going to be the best. Specifically, the light helm is going to be pretty valuable. Now, the light pants are going to be the most valuable, but even on a lot of the servers, the prices have dropped all the way down to like 500-600 a piece, but these are going to skyrocket up. People are going to have a stockpile of these after the event ends, but these are always going to be very good and useful. For 20 of these tokens, they are absolutely dirt cheap. You're going to want to stockpile these not only for crafting, but for selling. I would get, you can get a couple of the other things, but sturdy energy rolls on chest piece, which isn't the greatest. And then you have on gloves, empowering armor breaker has a tendency to roll on these, so they're not the greatest. But the helm has critical retribution, which isn't, it's a pretty decent PvP perk. And then for the boots, they're not really weighted towards anything, so they are a great just generic timeless shard. And of course, the light pants have shirking energy, which means that is a BIS perk. That is a 20% chance to roll, which is the reason why people are rolling so many pants, because they are absolutely crazy. And I can guarantee you in 2 months, these patterns are going to start going up, and they're going to continue going up until we have a better way to craft, because these are just better timeless shards. These give you the ability to not only have to, you can pick whichever attribute you want, so you don't have to have the 10 of those. So if you have Iron Guards insignia at 100 apiece, that saves you 1,000 right off the bat. Plus, it's already a timeless shard, which can be 1,000, 1,500 for that as well. So these can be 2,500 coins worth of patterns, and they are high chance to roll shirking energy, which is really good as well. I don't believe the timeless shards actually are weighted that highly towards shirking energy for light pants. They might be. I'd have to go check, but these are great. These are going to be, 1,500 a piece is what I imagine. 1,500 to 1,600 a piece for each one of these. So, I mean, I'll go ahead and I'll buy 13 more. I actually have a decent amount stocked in my bank, but they are very good. Now, the one thing not to sleep on is actually this food. Now, this is going to be more, you're not going to make a ton of money off this, but these are going to go to probably 20 to 25 coins a piece. at least on my server, I'm on 2 different servers. They the tier 4 and tier 5 food specifically, they go from 30 to 40 a piece, so it's going to be under there. But for instance, 10 of these, if they go for 25 a piece, so that's 250 coins per 20 of this. That's not nearly as good as a timeless shard, but it's still really good to grab because these are 33 food, which means you can actually hit your major points if you have what, 3 pieces of gear to the checkpoint that gives you the extra attribute. So 619 for weapons and 623 for your armor. If you have 3 pieces of that plus all the rest of your gear, 600, these can get you to your 300, 200 that you're running. So they're really good. Now, not as good as tier 5 food, or yeah, tier 5 food, but tier 4 food, whatever. Yeah, tier 5, I'm pretty sure. But it's not the 40 stat food. I always call it 40 stat food. I don't ever pay attention to what tier it is. But the 40 stat food, it's not quite as good as that, but you can supplement it if you need to. But the next thing I'm going to show you, I haven't seen anybody talk about, and that is the ability to use an alt to get to some of your, well, different perks on the Medley Fair. So I will show you right here. So I don't have the Wiggle Dance, which will actually swap over to my character on the east, and I will show you what I'm talking about. I do not have the Wiggle Dance. So let's go here, go to east. We'll get on good old Lord Parfax, level 60. By the way, there will be some videos coming up about how to get your expertise up and how to start really gearing out for mutations. I've only been working on this character for a couple days, and you can see my expertise is absolutely insane for the amount of time that I've put in. And I will have a video this week coming all about how to, you know, get all this stuff to where you need to be in a very quick period of time, because it was a lot easier than I was even thinking it was. It has been so quick. So we are going to go port to a Medley Fair, and I will be right back. All right, we're here at the Medley Fair. And again, like I said, I am on my alt character here, and you can see that I have the Medley Fair Shuffle, which I have not bought on this character, but I also don't have the Wiggle Dance. So let's go back. Sorry, I don't mean to swap a lot here. Let's go back to my main, because I just have a lot more coins over there, and I want to build up that guy's coin purse here quickly. But we'll get on West, and we'll get on Sir Parfax. And don't look at Stepsisuwu. Don't look at that name. Don't look at that name. That's definitely not me, I swear. Now you guys know my secret alt that never talks in chat or anything. All right, so we're here at the Medley Fair Maestro, and now I can go by the good old Wiggle Dance, and now I can use the Wiggle Dance on my alt. Now, I'm not going to swap over so that you guys can see it. I've already swapped way too many times. I probably could have done this in a better fashion, but once you buy it, you can't really go back. But so I will be able to use the Wiggle Dance on my other character. So what you can do is you can actually use your alts. If you saw there, remember I mentioned Stepsis, right? You can get coins on that character by going to the different events. They have to be level 20, but you can get coins on any server and buy those. You can buy the account-wide stuff, which the account-wide stuff is like your Wiggle Dance, your Medley Fair Shuffle, your Guitar Shred, your Sad Violin. These are all account-wide, so no matter which character you buy on your account, no matter what server it is, you can actually get these and be able to use them. So one thing you can do in the future is make characters on a bunch of different servers and get them to level 20. So the next time one of these events come up, you can use your main to get a bunch of money, to get some cool housing items, to get some cool skins. Well, I guess you can actually do these on other characters. We'll actually try that out too. Let's do that right now. I never actually thought of that. Let's see if the skins actually are for everyone as well. I imagine they actually are. All right, so we have a tool skin here. It's only 20 tokens. I don't know what that is. Is that a fishing pole? Yeah, so we have Fruit of the Vines. So we have it on our main character now. So I'm going to go ahead again, swap over to my alt. I know it wasn't supposed to be a stream where I just swapped over to all of my alts. Let's go over to my alt and we will see, we'll show you that I have the Wiggle Dance and that I have the, and that I have that actual skin on my fishing pole. Let's hopefully I do, because skins are account wide. So all of my skins that I've gotten from Twitch Prime, all the ones that I've bought, I can have on any character. Same thing with all the furniture stuff. So let's go ahead and see if we can grab it. Let's go ahead, check the fishing pole skin, change skin, and we have the Fruit of the Vine. So there you go. Make sure you are making alts on all the servers. Honestly, I probably should have done this a little bit better, so sorry this is kind of a little bit chopped up, but there's no real way to undo this, you know, so make sure you guys make alts on other servers and do this because they are account wide, and before AGS fixes it, I don't imagine they will. It gives you a reason to make alts. You have to get them to level 20. If you saw my alt on West was only 19, she will be, it's actually a him, but he will be level 20 probably today. I've been getting the rested XP and just kind of doing a quest or two here and there and gathering up a bunch of the tokens so that I can basically buy some extra stuff and get a little bit extra coin. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, like always, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.